5 things that will make you wealthy. In this video, I'm gonna get right to it because I want you to know that you can get wealthy, and there are 5 really easy things that you're probably not doing that you should be doing to get you to wealthy. So, let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So like I said, I'm going to just get right to it because it is so important that you start building wealth. We don't have a minute to waste with this, okay? This is a great year to start, and you do not need to be poor any longer. All right. So the first thing when we're talking about getting wealthy is you have to start thinking about where you spend your money, because obviously if you're going to get rich, you're going to get wealthy, you got to get smarter with your money. Whatever the amount of money is that you earn or that you have access to, you got to be smart with it. So the first thing that you got to know is get money smart is stop wasting money. Okay. I know this is so simple and so easy to understand, but most of us just do not do it. And if you're talking about getting wealthy, then the trips to Walmart where you just buy shopping carts full of junk and stuff that you don't need, shops to the store, going and getting instant gratification because you need to buy something because you had a bad day, or even worse, buying fast food and eating at restaurants all the time is a complete waste of money. Now, you know Noel is the multi-millionaire. I am always talking big and I think big. So we are not talking about living a smaller life. I am never saying that. I am never suggesting that. I think that you should earn more money, and that is truly how you're going to become wealthy. Know that when I say these things, I'm telling you, you cannot save your way to rich. However, we all have money. We all earn money in some way. We have access to money, or we receive money for something that we do. So with the money that you have, you got to just be a lot smarter with it, and you have to stop wasting it on things that you don't need. So now let's talk about the real thing that you do to get wealthy, which is increase your income. I'm going to tell you what to do because that is the fun part. Whoa, wait, before I get to my next point, let me tell you about North One Bank, because this can really change your life and take your business to the next level. You can get a business checking account with North One Banking. Just click the link below. You also get this debit card that you can use across thousands and thousands of ATMs across the nation. Additionally, I love this account, and I even have one myself, and I can connect it to my PayPal, my Square, my Stripe, my QuickBooks, and all of the other integrations that I need to really run my business. North One makes it simple to open a checking account, and I can even use my business checking account statements to get me business funding. Literally, I go to North One's site or their app, and I can download my business checking account, and I can start getting funding for my business. North One Banking is an amazing and awesome bank for you to get your first business checking account. Click that link below. Do not wait. You can get this set up in less than 3 minutes. Okay, back to this episode. Number 2, you want to stop buying depreciating assets, okay? So there are different types of assets that you can buy, and this, of course, is the worst one ever. Depreciation means going down in value over time. Okay, you guys get that. So for example, cars typically are depreciating assets. Well, not all of them. Sometimes there are cars that go up in value, but for the most part, they go down in value as soon as you drive it. I think you know that, I know that, but the problem is too many of us waste way too much of our incomes, way too much of our money buying cars and buying depreciating assets, buying clothes, for example, a depreciating asset, buying food, buying furniture, a depreciating asset, buying decor and things for the walls and little knickknacks for our houses, depreciating assets, buying containers and tote things that we can stuff things in and neatly organize our closets in our worlds, depreciating items, things that have really no value, or as soon as you buy them, they go down in value. You have to stop buying depreciating assets, and more importantly, you have to start buying appreciating assets. Oh my gosh, this is pretty simple, right? Buy appreciating assets. So appreciation are things that go up in value over time, okay? It's a simple concept, and we love it in real estate because mostly real estate is an appreciating asset, meaning it goes up in value over time. Again, That's what you want to make sure you're spending your money on. If you're in Walmart, don't spend your money on that crap. You don't need it. Yeah, we need food to eat, but you probably don't need those t-shirts and those packs of this and those packs of that. And that's things that they put there and little decors for your home and little knickknacks. You don't need that stuff, right? Additionally, you don't need to buy a bunch of cars. You need to get to work or get where you're going, but buying a bunch of cars or trading in your car all the time is not going to get you wealthy, and no one thinks you're rich because you have a nice car. I know, from someone with a Lamborghini telling you that. But look, I don't even drive it most of the time. We use it in commercials and in videos and in movies. I don't just drive around in a Lamborghini because it's a depreciating asset. Well, actually, it's an exotic car, so it actually is going up in value a little bit. But again, you don't want to waste your money on those things, and you truly don't want to start wasting and buying those type of items until you're solidly into the multi-millionaire category. Being really honest with you, I probably had to earn $5 or $6 million a year before I ever bought a car that cost $300,000. Now get it, it's the same thing probably for you. Maybe you make $50,000 per year, but guess what? You're probably driving around in a $30,000 car. That's much different than what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I earned $5 million and then I bought a car for $300,000. So actually, percentage-wise, I'm doing way better than you are with your $30,000 car. Again, start thinking about this because you can get wealthy if you stop with the bad habits and you start with the good ones. All right, let's keep going. So not only should you buy appreciating assets, because again, real estate is one of them, but I'm going to be super specific and you're going to get mad at me, but this is what I am saying. You need to buy real estate. So yes, real estate is not the only appreciating asset. That's what you should be spending your money on. But let me be real clear. Number 4, if you want to get wealthy, is you have to buy real estate. There is no way that you are going to get to multi-billionaire level and you don't own any real estate, whether it be commercial, residential, whether it be a hotel, a strip mall, some lots, some land, some mobile homes, something. You need real estate. You need something that people live in. You need something that people need to do business in, and something that is fixed and is going up in value. Real estate is the number 1 way to wealth for a reason. And the number 5 is your time. Invest your time in learning. I really should have made this number 1, but I swear to God, I think you would have clicked off the video because you don't believe me. But this one right here is the most important thing. Honestly, the reason why you want to be wealthy is so you can have time freedom. We really just want to be able to do whatever it is that we want to do when we want to do it. The problem is we probably don't have the money to do all of what we want to do. So the combination of owning your time and having money is how you actually become free and wealthy. And the one thing that you need to do in order to become wealthy is start investing your time in you. So many of us investing our time in other companies, in other people, other jobs, and things like that, and we never invest in ourselves. We never take time to up-level ourselves, to invest in our own businesses, to market ourselves, to put on shirts that have our logos and wear things that have our logos and really start promoting and marketing us. And that's what you should be spending your time doing. All of your time, your money, and your effort should be on bettering you so that you can become wealthy. You got to invest your time so you can learn these things. You got to take time to read books and watch YouTube videos and read articles and then get out in the world and start doing these things to actually become wealthy. But most of us waste so much time watching television, scrolling on social media, Instagram, and things like that, and laying around doing nothing or playing video games. Those are like the 3 major time wasters of what we have: television, video games, and social media. And unfortunately, way too many of us are investing our time in those things, and we're missing out on millions of dollars. It doesn't take much. Trust me, I'm someone that used to live in their parents' basement while I was bankrupt, broke, multiple foreclosures, bad credit, no money. And I turned it around by investing in me. So I know that you could do it too. I created an entire training where I teach you all of this and more in my complete formula on investing in real estate without cash or credit. Go to noelsfreetraining.com and take this hour-long training where you can really learn all of this in detail. Again, that's noellsfreetraining.com. It's a full lesson. It was too much for me to put here on YouTube, but I want to make sure that you get this full training because it will teach you so much. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.